What began as a lovely party swiftly turned into one of Carlin Bates's most poignant experiences. She sheds tears after giving birth to her third child, but for a different reason than you may imagine. Additionally, her husband Evan Stewart was fighting a wave of anxiety that left everyone in disbelief while Carlin was crying. What actually took place in that delivery room? And why do people think that this might be one of the Bates family's most memorable experiences? Carlin Bates has officially welcomed her third child with Evan Stewart, her spouse. What ought to have been an instant of unadulterated happiness swiftly devolved into a tumultuous emotional experience. The combination of relief, fatigue, and the overwhelming intensity of bringing a new life into the world caused Carlin to cry shortly after holding her infant. Her pain and exhilaration were simultaneously palpable to the fans who watched. Evan Stewart's response was just as strong. According to family sources, Evan looked noticeably nervous, backing Carlin while pacing the room and attempting to maintain composure. He balanced his enthusiasm for their new baby with worry for his wife's welfare, and his anxious energy demonstrated how much he felt the weight of the situation. Many claim that it was an unvarnished, uncut view of Evan that we hardly ever see on camera. It wasn't the end of the poignant scene. According to reports, friends and family were fighting back tears as they saw Carlin and Evan's touching conversation. Social media blew up right away, with condolences, love, and support for the couple. Supporters expressed their admiration for Evan's devotion, commended Carlin's courage, and expressed how touched they were by this close-up look into the Bates family's existence. In addition to being a significant turning point in Carlin and Evan's parenting experience, this birth serves as a reminder of the fragility hidden underneath the joyful photos we frequently see online. As they embark on the next phase of their lives, the couple navigates parenting with love, conflict, and the indisputable link that has sustained them through the highs and lows of life. Fans won't soon forget the unfiltered emotion, the tears, or Evan's unexpected response. That much is certain. One of the most poignant moments in the Bates family's history will be this one. Shortly after welcoming her third child with husband Evan Stewart, Carlin Bates is disclosing the sex of her child. The 27-year-old star of Bringing Up Bates is disclosing their child's sex. In a charming Instagram video, the proud mother delivered her final push while her husband revealed the baby's sex. "It's a girl," the proud dad said, prompting emotional reactions from the newly minted parents of three. After hearing the news, Bates told Stewart she thought they were going to have a boy, while her husband beamed with pride at the strength of his wife for undergoing a natural birth. "You went natural." He kissed her on his palm and added, "You're like Superwoman." The doting mother cradled her infant close to her chest while sobbing and massaging the back of her head. "Our baby is a girl. I cherish her." She looked down at her newborn girl through tears and exclaimed, "I was so very wrong." Bates reflected her feelings in the post's title, writing, "You don't even know how much you were already loved. Sweet baby girl." Following the sex reveal, Bates shared a video capturing the moment that Stewart held his baby for the first time. The proud mom, who quickly became emotional watching the interaction, captioned the post, "I think she has him wrapped. The world just got a little softer. Our baby is here. #baby, #birth love, #labor, #delivery mom." The happy news comes while her sister Erin Bates, who recently welcomed her 7th baby, was also featured in an 11-picture carousel on Instagram, which the couple shared to announce the exciting news of their third baby's arrival on Wednesday, September 10th. The father of 7 announced on Instagram on Tuesday, September 9th, that Erin would be continuing her recovery at a new hospital after experiencing complications after the birth of their 7th child. Erin was transferred to a new hospital yesterday, where a team of doctors is working together to help her improve. Erin and her husband Chad Payne are still in the hospital after Erin had a severe seizure days after getting a kidney infection and UTI and going into septic shock. The Bates family is no stranger to life's dramatic highs and lows, and the past few weeks have been a roller coaster of emotion for Carlin Bates Stewart and her husband Evan Stewart. "So compassionate and have become like family to us," he wrote, adding a video of himself holding his wife's hand and stroking her face as she sobbed in her hospital bed. "Recovery is not fast or easy, but we are deeply thankful for every small step forward," he added in the post. as Carlin's sister, Erin Bates Payne, remained hospitalized after giving birth to her seventh child. The family also had to deal with a period of extreme worry. On Thursday, September 11th, Carlin announced the gender of her newest addition on Instagram in a touching and private video post, captioned, "You don't even know how much you were already loved, sweet baby girl." The post captured the overwhelming mix of relief, excitement, and love that parents experience during such a life-changing event. The video, which went viral among fans of the long-running reality series Bringing Up Bates, featured Carlin in the delivery room just before the birth of her baby. The text POV, "You waited 9 months for the surprise of your life." Butterfly ribbon was superimposed on the video, giving followers a glimpse into the excitement and emotional buildup that marked Carlin's pregnancy. When the baby finally arrived, her husband Evan declared with unmistakable excitement, "It's a girl." Carlin, who was clearly emotional and caught off guard, admitted, "I thought it was a boy." Her voice broke with tears as she held the newborn against her chest, overcome by the joy and relief of a healthy delivery. Carlin was seen pushing during labor, with the sounds of the hospital room and the gentle encouragement of nurses providing the backdrop to this life-altering moment. "Our baby is a girl." A cover of Stevie Wonder's "Isn't She Lovely" added a final touch of sentiment, as it played softly over the video, capturing the parents' joy, awe, and the universal feeling of love that comes with a newborn. "I love her," she whispered as the nurses worked to dry the baby and make sure she was healthy. The intimate moment was beautifully captured in the clip, giving fans a glimpse into the profound emotions of welcoming a new life. The social media response was prompt and sincere, with Carlin's brother Zach and his wife Whitney expressing their love and joy for the newest family member on Instagram with the post, "Sweet, sweet girl." Fans are excitedly awaiting the news, speculating and sharing their delight online. "We adore you and you are so perfect." Fans swiftly showed their happiness and admiration by leaving dozens of comments and thousands of likes on the post, which read, "Pink star pink." One Instagram, "What a sweet and precious little baby girl," the user wrote. "Gift pink." One particularly excited follower said, "I knew it. Red heart, red heart. Welcome to the world, baby girl. Amazing face." Another added, "Right up until this last week, I thought it was a girl and then thought, boy, congratulations. Pink heart pink." Others expressed a mixture of joy and concern for the larger family, with one writing, so very excited for your." In late August, Erin Bates, a fan favorite of the Bates family for her warmth, openness, and strong family values, gave birth to her seventh child, Henry Blee. Sadly, Erin suffered from severe postpartum complications, including a kidney disease and urinary tract infection. Continued prayers for Chad Erin Payne. Red heart tagging Carlin's sister Erin and her husband Chad Payne. Erin's hospitalization added a bittersweet layer to Carlin's joyful announcement. Infection, which progressed to septic shock, followed by a seizure that caused temporary weakness in Erin's right leg. These health scares caused anxiety among the Bates family and their large fan base, and Erin stayed in the hospital for almost 3 weeks while doctors closely monitored her condition to ensure that both her health and the health of her newborn were stabilized. The Bates family and their fans eagerly awaited updates, expressing, "Even families depicted in reality television, which is frequently associated with idealized depictions of life, experience profound highs and lows." Erin was discharged on September 13th, just days after Carlin's baby girl was born, and is currently recuperating at home with her family by her side. The Bates family, who are known for their close-knit bonds and faith-driven approach to life, handled this time with resilience. Lelo Ray and Zayd Patrick, Carlin and Evan's first children, have been featured in multiple seasons of Bringing Up Bates, giving viewers a close-up look at the family's everyday life. The addition of a third child not only broadens their family, but also adds new dynamics and responsibilities for the couple. Carlin and Evan, who first met as teenagers through mutual connections in the Bates family circle, have always been open about their journey as parents. The couple's social media announcement serves as both a celebration of new life and a reminder of the emotional vulnerability that comes with childbirth, especially in the context of keeping balance during Erin's medical crisis. It emphasizes Carlin's open and honest approach to sharing her experiences with her fans, who have grown to appreciate her candor and openness regarding both the joys and challenges of motherhood. Evan's apparent tension during the delivery, as captured in the fans' reactions, further highlight the far-reaching impact of the Bates family's life events, as followers from all over the world flooded the comment sections with messages of encouragement, love, and shared excitement. Many commented that the video brought them to tears, connecting them. The video highlights the shared intensity of the moment. His role as a supportive partner, navigating the nervous anticipation of welcoming a new child while remaining attentive to Carlin's needs, resonates deeply with viewers. The juxtaposition of Carlin's happy news and Aaron's health issues provides a profound lens into the complexities of family life. For the Bates family, this time serves as a reminder that celebrations and crises frequently coexist, shaping the narrative of family bonds. Others emphasize the simultaneous stress of Aaron's hospitalization, expressing both relief at Carlin's safe delivery and ongoing concern for Aaron's recovery. The Bates family continues to show the strength of unity, mutual support, and unwavering faith in the face of life's challenges despite contemporary challenges, such as managing public attention and personal privacy. Carlin and Evan's newborn daughter represents not only a new chapter for their immediate family, but also a moment of hope and continuity within the larger Bates family narrative. Each child born into the family brings with it excitement, new experiences, and a sense of continuity. Strengthening of family ties. The continuous focus on Aaron's health, in contrast to Carlin's happy news, shows how the family can celebrate life while still being aware of each other's needs. As Carlin and Evan get used to being parents to 3 children, they are helped by a large family network that has continuously emphasized the value of unity and faith in navigating life's uncertain moments. The couple has expressed gratitude for the overwhelming love from fans, stating that the supportive and encouraging messages have been a source of strength during a time of both happiness and anxiety. The family is anticipated to concentrate on caring for Carlin's newborn and Aaron's recuperation going forward. As they continue to share a few parts of their lives on social media and reality TV, fans can anticipate a mix of emotional moments, family get-togethers, and open accounts of navigating both the happy and difficult chapters of. Though her name has not yet been disclosed, the excitement surrounding her birth is evident as supporters are eager to watch her grow and integrate into the larger Bates family tapestry. The story of her birth, candidly captured on Instagram, serves as a timeless reminder of the raw emotions that accompany childbirth, including the surprises, the overwhelming love, and the deep bonds that are formed in those moments. In the meantime, the baby girl continues to be the center of attention, with her arrivals widely celebrated by family and fans alike. The Bates family, through openness, faith, and unwavering support for one another, continues to demonstrate the enduring power of love and resilience in the face of life's challenges. In the end, the simultaneous occurrence of Carlin's joyful birth announcement and Aaron's hospitalization captures the essence of life's unpredictable nature. Families, even those in the public eye, must navigate moments of excitement and concern, often simultaneously. As the family celebrates the birth of a baby girl and navigates the complexities of health and healing, they embody the strength and unity that has defined the Bates family for generations. The Bates family, treasured by millions for their warmth, faith, and close-knit lifestyle, has been plunged into unimaginable sorrow as Carlin Bates Stewart dies. Bringing Up Bates encourages readers to follow Carlin and Evan's journey as they adjust to life with their newest addition while offering prayers and support for Aaron's recovery. Confirmed the tragic death of her newborn after a challenging battle in the intensive care unit. What started out as a hopeful but fragile life journey swiftly transformed into a devastating tragedy that has left fans in shock, friends and family in mourning, and the larger reality TV community offering an outpouring of support. This heartbreaking chapter in Carlin's life has not only left her family deeply shaken, but it has also brought to light the frailty of life, the tenacity of parental love, and the Carlin and her husband Evan Stewart had joyfully announced their pregnancy months ago, sharing glowing photos, sweet video updates, and moments of preparation that made fans feel like they were part of their journey. With their 2 children already bringing so much laughter into their lives, the addition of another little one was celebrated not only by their family, but also by fans who have watched Carlin grow from a young girl on, bringing up Bates into a loving wife and mother. But as the pregnancy went on, rumors started to circulate. Carlin had previously disclosed health issues, such as seizures and fainting episodes, which made many people secretly fear that her health or the baby's health might be in jeopardy. Nevertheless, the couple continued to live in faith and hope, counting down the days until they would hold their newborn in their arms. The eagerly anticipated day came, but excitement was swiftly eclipsed by fear when the baby was taken to the intensive care unit, ICU, almost immediately after birth, where a flurry of medical procedures, silent prayers, and emotional vigils ensued. In the days that followed, Carlin and Evan spent almost every waking moment by their newborn's side, and the hospital's sterile hallways turned into a place of prayer and a battleground where their child's life was at stake. Family members arrived and left, their faces lined with concern, their voices muffled with grief. The family's patriarch and matriarch, Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, were often spotted arriving at the hospital, offering consolation and prayers, holding Carlin's hand, and being pillars of strength. Siblings came together and offered to look after Carlin and Evan's other children while the young couple stayed in the intensive care unit. Carlin, who is known for her vivacious personality and never-ending smile, posted short but heartfelt updates on social media, thanking fans for their prayers and requesting more support. When the news finally arrived, it broke hearts all over the world. The ICU battle continued, with doctors working tirelessly to stabilize the baby's condition. At times, there was hope, flickers of improvement that boosted spirits and fueled prayers. However, after days of fighting, the little one's tiny body could no longer endure the struggle. Thousands of comments, hearts, prayers, and words of encouragement flooded in from all over the world. Fans who had been checking their feeds for updates were left in shock, with many crying as they read the news. "Nothing could have prepared us for this," Carlin shared. "We held our baby." In a statement that was both vulnerable and raw, she talked about the indescribable pain of losing a child, the silence that now permeates their home, and the faith that she and Evan cling to in the darkest of hours. "We said a prayer for our child, and now we must bid farewell. We have broken hearts." Many fan communities acknowledged that they had to read the lines several times before the truth set in. This chapter is too weighty for a family that is known for its big parties, laughter, and happy occasions. Supporters of the Bates family, from devoted Bringing Up Bates viewers to casual Instagram followers, were eager to show their grief and solidarity. Within hours of Carlin's message, thousands of messages flooded in. Declaration: "I'm crying uncontrollably for you." Messages of consolation went beyond fans, as other reality TV families, including the Duggar family, also shared their condolences, offering prayers and private words of consolation. One fan wrote, "I followed your journey since you were a teenager, and I feel this loss deeply. My prayers are with you." Another added, "This is every parent's nightmare. Please know you are not alone in your grief." The Bates family has always relied on one another during difficult times, and this tragedy has brought them even closer. Carlin's sisters, many of whom are mothers themselves, have provided her with love, food, childcare, and quiet company. Her brothers have taken over for Evan, providing a stable presence during the long, sorrowful nights. Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, the family's patriarch and matriarch, have stood by her side. The family's Tennessee home has become a revolving door of visitors, casseroles, and prayer circles, but those closest to Carlin acknowledge that no amount of consolation can take away the sharp sting of this loss. The silence is deafening for a mother who dreamed of raising her baby, of hearing cries in the night and laughter in the day. They continue to encourage their children with reminders of faith, promising that even in the darkest valley, hope is never fully gone. "We don't have answers and our hearts are broken, but we choose to believe that our baby is safe in the arms of Jesus," Carlin said in response to the question of how one finds hope when faced with the loss of a child. "Many have pointed to Carlin and Evan's faith as both an anchor and a mystery." She said, "We will always be grieving this loss, but we will also always hope to see our child again." The couple will likely rely heavily on counseling, family support, and their faith, which is drenched in sorrow, reflect the same unshakable faith that the Bates family has always been known for. For fans, it serves as a reminder of their spiritual convictions, and a source of inspiration that faith can provide a glimmer of light even in grief. For Carlin and Evan, the healing process is just getting started. Experts note that the grief of losing a child is unlike any other, often taking years, if not a lifetime, to fully process. The Bates family may decide to withdraw from public appearances and projects as they grieve collectively, and supporters have already pledged to give the couple the time and space they require, reminding them that they don't owe anyone updates during this time of mourning. While fans will surely long for Carlin to return to her vivacious social media presence, many recognize that her silence in the days ahead will be a necessary part of her healing. Always been so open with their lives, the need for privacy has never been greater. This tragedy has caused a ripple effect that extends beyond the Bates family, with prayer chains, candlelight vigils, and tributes organized by churches, fan pages, and online communities in honor of the baby's brief but meaningful life. Fans who have never met Carlin or her baby are mourning as if they have lost a loved one, demonstrating the strong emotional bonds formed through years of following their journey. Despite the baby's tragically brief life, Carlin has emphasized that their child's life will always matter, always be remembered, and always hold a place in their family story. Our baby may not be in our arms, but they will forever be in our hearts. Fans have even pledged donations to NICU organizations in memory of the child, hoping to turn tragedy into a legacy of support for other families in crisis. The loss of Carlin Bates' newborn is a devastating reminder of life's frailty, but it is also a powerful testament to the strength of love, faith, and community. While her family and fans continue to grieve, there is also a quiet resolve to honor the baby's memory, to support the grieving parents, and to remind one another that even in heartbreak, hope remains. Images of candles, flowers, and handwritten notes have flooded social media, each one a symbol of collective grief and love. The Bates family is not alone as they face the challenging days ahead. With love, prayers, and steadfast support, Carlin and Evan will carry on their baby's legacy, making sure that their brief but priceless existence will never be forgotten.